Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Some 2 days ago, the leadership of Ohanaeze and Igbo worldwide said that allowing a northerner to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari in the forthcoming 2023 presidential election will increase insurgency and banditry in the country, and they want the Arewa youth not to be confused by some politicians who are so eager to lead the country or to mislead the country with their myopic vision. And the Arewa Consultative Forum, that's Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, had to fire back. And what they said was that they were not true leading Nigeria, considering the number of years that have been put in by the South, that they still have more 4 years to go, starting from 2023. And right now, Ohanaeze and Igbo have decided to reply them, and that's what we're going to be looking at in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, according to the news, the Ohanaeze and Igbo Youth Council on Friday said it is offended over the claims by the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, that the North still have 4 years to rule Nigeria after the tenure of President Muhammadu Buhari. AYCF National President Yerima Shettima had in an exclusive interview that former President Olusegun Obasanjo and Goodluck Jonathan ruled Nigeria for 14 years in favor of the South, while late Musa Yar'Adua and Buhari would have ruled for 10 years in 2023. Hence, the North has 4 years outstanding. Reacting to Yerima's assertion, the OIC, through its President General Mazi Nabuike, cautioned against pushing the Igbos to the wall in Nigeria. He said there is no doubt that Nigeria is operating on the altar of injustice against Igbo, and the only way to heal that wound is to allow an Igbo man to become Nigeria president in 2023. The Arewa Youth Forum should promote peaceful coexistence of all ethnic nationality in Nigeria by supporting Igbo presidency in 2023. In southern Nigeria, the Southeast remain the only zone yet to have a shot at the seat of the presidency, despite the huge sacrifice Igbo had contributed to making the country united. He went further to say, my friend Yerima Shettima, the Arewa youth president, should also do well to sum up the number of years military head of state of northern extraction have ruled this country. It should not stop at Buhari and Yar'Adua. So in clear terms, it is the turn of the Southeast to produce the next president of Nigeria after President Muhammadu Buhari, and the Arewa youth should see reasons to support us. That is the only way for us to believe we are still wanted in the entirety of Nigeria. This is telling you it's an issue that must be resolved if we want this country to stay together. You know, one of the things that Southerners have been talking about severally is the issue of rotational presidency. But guess what? The South, the Northerners, knowing very well that in terms of what we have as, population census for each of the region, they have more population, more than us. Even in terms of, say, polling units, they have more than us. In terms of, say, local government, they have more than us. In terms of state, they have more than us. Representation in Senate or in House of Representatives, they have more than us. And they are saying that there is nothing like rotational presidency. All what they know is that you have to use your power, possibly create a bridge between a particular your region and the northern region, so that you can secure their support. But if you take it that way, certainly it's a step towards disintegrating the country, because for this number of years that the North has been in power, it has not been a funny one for not just the Southerners, even the Northerners. And that is why these guys, they Southeasterners who have not tasted Aso Rock are angry over it. Most people say, well, they are angling for secession, and it's not possible to handle two things and climb a tree. But at this point, one of the things that we have to take into consideration with empathy in our heart is the fact that they have never, for once, been in that position. Maybe that would, to some extent, cure part of, their strife against being marginalized in the whole country. But then the Northerners are making it rather very tough. If you listen to some of the things that the Southeasterners have told them, they clearly made them to understand that the rate of insurgency as a noun, it has never been like that. And there had been a serious decline in economic activities, though the Southeasterners have contributed as much as 22 trillion naira to the development of Nigeria. But they need to sit in that position so that they can use their wherewithal, their technical know-how, and see how they can solve the major problems of the country. But guess what? The Northerners are still angling, using their numerical, ability, the number of, Northerners in the country, to tell the Southerners that they won't allow it to happen. The big question is, if a Southerner or a Northerner occupy that position, what will be the fate of Nigeria as one country? Don't forget that one of the major reasons why secession strife or secession and agitation is getting stronger day after day is because of the dismal performance of the current administration. The president have made a lot of promises that they are going to do so much to, ensure that at the end of the day, Nigerians all laugh. But already, based on, review of the performance of the past, it seems that such time will never come. And that is why you are seeing Nigeria pushing and angling that another region at all should take it. And, that's the way of bringing back peace in the country. Don't forget that Oduduwa, currently, they are pushing for secession. And all of it is tantamount to the fact that it seems as if the Northerners for these 8 years have been the one ruling in all aspects of the country. Look, just take a look at virtually all the key positions in the country. It's manned by Northerners. And these are some of the steps that clearly shows that, bigotry is at the top, clearly shows that ethnicity is what is driving virtually everything. And for most people, that is a clear display of injustice. Nobody cares about the federal character principle. Nobody cares about the fact that this country have multiple, ethnic groups. Those are some of the things that we must look at, when we are thinking of ruling a country. Right now, the country is at its wit end. And the only people that can salvage it at this point are people who have proven record of achievement in terms of business, in terms of leadership, in terms of everything. We can't continue to allow ourselves to be led by people who do not have capacity. I think that it's high time that the Northerners would take that into consideration. Whether it has been documented that there must be rotational presidency or not, with all amount of sanity and with all amount of empathy, any reasonable person will not even call for any document for it, but will allow another person to sit there so that a lot of things can be corrected in this country. I would like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. What do you think is going to be the position of Arewa Consultative Forum in respect to this?